Welcome back to Glamma J, where today we're plunging into the viral venomous swirl of Netflix clickbait. One of my fierce subscribers, shout out to Alexandra, slid into my DMs raving about this dark little thriller that hooks you with its digital fangs and doesn't let go. So thank you. Let's dive into this glamorous grit, tangled in a web of online lies and pulsing dread. Is this limited series worth your binge? We're unraveling it together, breath by jagged breath. If you crave stories that crawl under your skin and leave you buzzing, stick with me. Later, I'll drop the one searing moment that's still flickering in my mind. No spoilers. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. We're stepping into a world where screens glow with secrets and every click cuts deeper. Ready to feel the sting? Let's peel back the pixels and see if clickbait bites or just baits. Clickbait drags you into an 8-episode spiral, each a taunting 50-minute plunge, roughly 6 hours of slick, simmering tension that hums like a live wire. This isn't a quiet night in, it's a digital descent, a thriller that threads the dark pulse of the internet through a family's unraveling core. What starts as a mystery blooms into a maze, every turn laced with doubt, every frame buzzing with the hum of unseen eyes. The story ignites with Nick Brewer, a physical therapist with a family man glow. Adrian Grenner pours a soft warmth into him, all easy smiles and steady hands until the cracks splinter wide. He's yanked from his routine, beaten and thrust into a video that brands him a monster. His fate tied to a viewer counter climbing towards doom. His sister, Pia Brewer, played by Zoe Gazan, storms in next. She's a live wire, all raw edges and fierce love. Her voice trembles with rage and guilt as she claws for answers. Sophie Brewer, played by Betty Gabriel, Nick's wife, anchors the chaos. Her quiet strength frays at the seams, her eyes pooling with confusion and steel as the ground shifts beneath her. The web widens with voices that echo through the noise. Detective Rashan Amire, etched with Phoenix Rahi's steady grit, prowls the case. His calm unravels a tangle of duty and doubt, chasing leads through a city that won't whisper back. Ethan and Kai, Nick's sons, drift in the fallout. Ethan, a restless spark, fingers flying over screens, while Kai simmers with a younger, sharper ache, both tethered to a father slipping from their grasp. Emma Beasley, a stranger with a secret tie, glides in. She paints a mournful edge, her presence a thread that pulls the knot tighter. Ben Park, a journalist with a hungry gleam, circles like a vulture, scenting the blood in the clicks. It all begins with that video, Nick bloodied, holding signs that sear accusations into the ether, a counter ticking upward with every Voyager's glaze. The family scrambles, Pia's pounding pavement, Sophia's clutching at normalcy, and the boys lost in a storm of pixels and whispers. The internet hums alive, a beast feeding on their pain, while Rashawn shifts through shadows, fake profiles, ghosted chats, a trail of digital dust that twists back on itself. There's a breath where hope flickers. Sophie's holding tight, Pia's chasing a lead, and you think they might outrun the tide. But the web tightens, secrets bleed. Nick's life wasn't the postcard they painted, and every click drags them deeper into the mar. This web's slow burn that blisters, a whisper of sharp twists that hum through. Digital bites, coincidences tangle, and the stakes climb, a jagged edge of broken trust. It's not flawless. Some threads stretch thin, straining under scrutiny, but the cast carries it. Nick's warmth soars into something haunted. Pia's fire blazes raw, and Sophie's steel bends without breaking. Rashawn's steady tread falters as the lies pile high. Emma's quiet grief seeps in, and Ethan's restless search hums, and Ben's ambition sharpens the edges, each a thread in a tapestry fraying at the seams. The mystery coils, a snake in the grass. Every lead a tease, every answer a question, until the whole damn thing teeters on the edge of a truth too wild to guess. It's a dance of dread and digital venom, a plunge into a world where the screen's glow hides a blade, and you're left wondering who's watching who. The finale, a spark that flares into wildfire, searing and unforgettable. No spoilers, but it's the instant the whole twisted web snaps. A revelation so sharp it hums with electric dread. Every flicker you've chased, every echo you've caught, fuses into a jolt that blisters through the dark, dripping with chaos, laced with a raw, unshakable sting. It's not a gentle close, it's a jagged slash, buzzing with questions that claw at the core long after the silence falls. Watch every heartbeat of that last hour. It's the flames that light the shadows and leave you scorched, a scar of brilliance that won't fade. So here we are. I'm throwing it back at you. Clickbait, worth the binge? If you crave a slow burn that flares bright, that ending still flickering in my veins. What about you? If you haven't dived in, tempted yet? If you've braved the web, did that twist sear you? Spill it in the comments. I'm tangled in your takes. Give that like a fierce smack. Subscribe with some swagger and ring that bell loud for more sharp edge dives into the wildest series out there. Until next time, it's the clicks that kill, but the truth cuts deeper.